Scorpio Bash 2019, Scorpios going glamping. What was the experience like for you, Lisa?
It was healing. I learned some, I connected with people. Learned that some of the feelings that I have, other Scorpios have too. My deep interactions with the Scorpios have been limited most of my life, so I always felt as though I was the odd one out, always the odd one out. So this was really healing for me because I connected with people, and I think we're going to be still connected. I'm looking forward to more Scorpio bashes and just gaining some friendships, I hope. So that's what it was for me.
That's what's up. Big Les, what was Scorpio Bash like for you this weekend?
It was amazing. To get together with similar energies and to get to know everybody on a different level. It was great. It was something that was needed. To hear everybody's stories, to know that even your story and a lot of things that you've gone through in your own life can help heal other people, and we all need to heal. So I felt a lot of healing took place this weekend, a lot of bonds, and just connecting was done. That's going to help a nation. I mean, we're supposed to get together and do amazing things, and I felt that this was just the start of it. And we'll continue to have these gatherings and do these things and help people come out of their shells, because we spend way too much time being what other people want us to be. This weekend I saw people being who they truly are, doing the things that they truly wanted to do, and just being themselves. And in that I just saw just a great, beautiful weekend. It was amazing.
Going glamping, what was it like for you?
Pretty liberating. You know, all my life I felt like nobody understood me, and as I got older, I realized it's because I wouldn't let anybody into who I was. And so this weekend, I didn't feel that not negative, but that awkward feeling of a bunch of different energies that usually triggers my anxiety. So it felt good to be able to kind of like take the backseat and just live it over.
Now that is huge. That's what's up.
Scorpio Bash. I don't know. I'm still trying to find the words. I can't never put things into words. I just live and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? We came together. We opened up. You know, we shared what we wanted to share, but we still had some stuff in close.
Right.
You know, because we Scorpios and stuff like that. You know, we still growing. We still healing. We curious. We observing. All that good stuff. It's just still a lot of searching to be done, and a lot of, like y'all said, work to be done. So I can't just say in so many words how the weekend went, but I know we met new people, made new families. You know, we loved each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't judge each other. So that's what the weekend was for me. You know, I'm still growing and learning.
That's huge that you said that, because it is the beginning of a shift that has happened in your life.
Yeah.
So again, literally you are going to be the narrator, because more so than anyone, your story and what you communicated and got out of it, yeah, I'm looking forward to your growth and healing.
Yeah.
Especially, you know what I mean? Everybody,
It's a process.
but to hear your story and what you went through, I'm definitely will be connecting and communicating and staying in touch.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate you too.
It was like the family I never had. It was like, well, I've been in that space of thinking about like community and like what it is. So it's exactly what I thought it looks like. You know, when I got back to Atlanta in April, I went into a situation where it was kind of similar, but it was like being at a Scorpio Bash, I could see the difference, like with the same energies, and everybody actually understand each other's story, and we all came in like with that energy, like a little like distrustful, like kind of like Scorpios are. Just we have to observe and see the scene first. But even on the first day, I feel like even still with us not knowing each other, we still allowed ourselves to just really just be vulnerable. Like we felt safe enough to say all the deep things that, you know, we go through and that we're feeling. We just came to a safe space here, and thank you guys so much for having me. I'm just happy to be here, be around people, positive people who I know actually want healing for me. You know, I definitely don't get that. And it just showed me how much work, you know, I know I have to do work on myself, because anything good, you definitely have to put work into it. So like to be in a community like this, I have to continually work on myself and grow. I can't be stagnant, you know, and try to be a part of something. Everybody has to be growing together. So it was great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, for me, I go back to when you first reached out to me about it. I almost didn't want to come. I was skeptical about it because I knew the type of pushback I was going to receive around me for trying to go and do something like this. Even though I've always been interested in being around a lot of Scorpios, I've never had that. So I always had an idea of what I thought it would be like, obviously, but didn't really know. And then there's also that fear of opening up and letting other people hear some of your darkest stuff, because I feel like, I know we, as a sign, we all experience a lot of judgment, but I've dealt with a lot of judgment growing up. So it's left me somewhat afraid at times to really express myself. And I have a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings, and I feel things very, very deeply. But because I've been judged so much, and expressing that when I have, it keeps me circling, I guess. So coming out here and feeling the freedom to share things that I've never said out loud about some of the closest people to me, and not feel judged and feel like I was understood and embraced and seen and loved, and I got to be my goofy, kind of silly self, and it wasn't seen as being weird or quirky or anything like that. It's just who I am. So, and I felt that, and it was liberating. It was freeing. There we go. It was very freeing. And I look forward to many, 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 many more.
Quentin, it's such a pleasure to have you here, because men are very few and far in between. So for you to come, I appreciate you, but I do want to know why, and I want you to share your story with the world. Not only how Scorpio Bash was for you this weekend, but what you got out of it as a man.
So it was a great experience. There was a lot of love, no judgment, you know. It was a judgment-free zone. So, you know, a lot of healing going on. You know, I definitely received some healing. You know, and it was great witnessing others healing. You know, and you know, I feel liberated, you know, a lot more. So, and as a man, you know, being here with mostly women, you know, it's you know, that was a great experience too. You know, and the love they showed, you know, was cool. And you know, I look forward to more, you know, Scorpio bashes. You know, more growth, and just, you know, being here to support, you know, the women, you know, and grow into that as well.
The common word that I've heard everyone say is liberated. So I think that's the theme of Scorpio Bash, liberated. For me, it felt amazing, because when you receive things in spirit, you never know how it's going to come to fruition. You never know who's going to show up. You don't know the energy or how people are going to interact. So to see it every year, it's been being done since 2015, but every year I have that nervous tension of the unknown. But it was amazing. It was amazing to meet new members of my soul family. That Scorpio nation and community that we're building, to see people heal and being healed because of it. It was just a beautiful thing to witness. The love, the community, the freedom, the not knowing each other physically, but having a bond spiritually and coming into, I guess, contact with each other, and all of the barriers that we usually have just melt away. You know, Scorpios have this energy like there's a otherworldly connection that we have. So to see that and to witness it, it was just an amazing thing. And it really, really touched me in a way that, only spirit can. So it was beautiful.
Great. And is there anything that you would like to say for the Scorpios that are out there that's watching this?
Absolutely. Y'all get out of your comfort zones. Come out of the shadows. Start living and speaking your truth, because doing the opposite of that, you're only hurting yourself. Staying in the shadows, playing small, you're not helping anyone. You're only hurting yourself and being a disservice to the world. So when you heal, the world heals. And when you can live and speak your truth and be yourself, you're adding something new to the world. So let's focus more on what we can give versus what we can get. And when you do that, you'll receive everything that you need. So Scorpios unite is my only message. Phoenix Rising is a home for all Scorpios that are looking to come into that higher aspect of themselves. But it's still a no judgment zone. Wherever you are, there is no judgment, but you are expected and challenged to raise your vibration. So we'll continue to do this next year. Scorpios on the seas. We're going to do a Scorpio cruise. And that's what we're going to do for Scorpio Bash next year. So we're going to get out of the cold, leave the States, and get on the ship and hit the water, because water is so healing and therapeutic and needed for Scorpios, being that we are water signs. So Scorpio Bash 2020. Be on the lookout. Information coming soon.
I came to rock out, ball like it's no lockout. Hit 'em like a Mayweather knockout. Man, this storm bring the whole block out. If you're real, much love, like to give a shout out to all of my kings and queens. Rock out, you got one life, live your dreams. Rock out. Christ rules everything around me. Big dream. Rock out, yeah, rock out. South Cat style, boogie down, swag. Oh man, I'm on my Usher, I got it bad. You know Z be flowing, on the keep the party going. I got steam and I be showing, Gnostic knowledge, I be knowing. Riding around, I'm getting it. You rock king the business, I'm with it. One life to the fullest, I live it. If you bout it, then let's get it. Rock out. Bring that heat, make it hot out. Actions speak louder than words. It's time to rock out. Just time to rock out. Rock out. Just time to rock out. Rock out. Just time to rock out. Rock out. I came to bring that heat, make it hot out. Better than I ever been. Competitors I never win. I'm here to break tradition, bang it till you let me in.